Hello, Primary 5 students. Good day. This is Master George, your math teacher. Okay, are you ready? Today, we have new lesson. Okay, this is about whole numbers 2. Unit 2 in your book. Okay, Unit 2 in your book, whole numbers 2. We start with page 16. Okay, whole numbers 2. Multiplying by 10, 100, and 1000. Okay, multiplying by 10, 100, and 1000. Look at here the chart here. Okay, you have number times 10 times 100 and times 1000. For the first number here is 2. You multiply by 10. 2 times 10, the answer is 20. 2 times 100, the answer is 200. If you multiply by 1000, the answer is 2000. Correct, students? Okay. The next number is 23. 23 times 10, the answer is 230. And then 23 times 100, the answer is 2,300. And then if you multiply with 1,000, the answer is 23,000. The next number here is 234. 234 times 10, the answer is 2,340. If you multiply by 100, the answer is 23,400. And then if you multiply by 1,000 here, the answer is 234,000. And then the last number here is 2,345. You multiply by 10, the answer is 23,450. And then if you multiply by 100, the answer is 234,500. And then this number you multiply by 1,000, the answer is 2,345,000. Correct, students? Okay, let's check your answer. Now look at here. To multiply a whole number by 10, add 1 0 to the right. You notice? Okay, look at here. Add 1 0. 10, only 1 0. Look at here. This 1 0 here is added only 1. Multiply by 10. Do you understand, students? Okay. Next here is 6 times 10 is 60. Add 0 for 6 becomes 60. 789 times 10, you add 0, only 110 to the right. Okay, the answer is 7,830. And then if you multiply a whole number by 100, add 2 zeros to the right. Okay, to the right. Okay, 100, 2 zeros. Example, 6 times 100 is 600. Okay, 2 zeros to the right. 789 times 100, the answer is 78,900. Okay, look on here, look at the chart here. Times 100, you add 2 zeros here. Okay, to the right. Okay, students. Okay, look at the chart. Okay, correct. And then for the last here, if you multiply a whole number by 1000, add 3 zeros because 1000 have 3 zeros. Okay? Okay. You have here, in the chart you have here 3 zeros. Okay? You can see 3 zeros multiplied by 1000. Same here. 6 times 1000 is 6000. Added 3 zeros. 789 times 1000. Add 3 zeros to the right. Becomes 789,000. Correct, students? Okay. Now, let's move to your exercise. Okay. For your exercise, this is page 16. Number 1. Multiply 238 times 10. Okay. Times 10. You add 0 to the right. Only 1. The answer is 2,380. Letter B. 100 times 456. Okay. 100. You add 2 zeros. Okay. 456. Then you add 2 zeros. The answer is 45,600. Next is letter C. Okay, letter C is 73 times 100. 1000, sorry, 1000. 1000 this 3 zeros. Okay, 73, and then you add 3 zeros to the right. The answer is 73,000. Correct, students? Okay. Number 2. Multiply 16 by 70. Okay. If you multiply 16 here by 7 first. 7. 70 is 7 and 10 is 112. Okay? Only 7, 112. That's why 16 times 7 is 112. Look at here on the right. Okay, 12. 112. And then if you multiply by 10 to make it easy, you add 1 0 to the right. The answer is 1,120. Correct, students? Okay. Let's check your answer. Number 1, number 2. Now let's move to number 3 and number 4. This is page 17 in the book. Multiply 48 by 2. Okay, multiply first. The answer is 8 times 2 is 6. And then 16, carry 1, 48 is 8, plus 1 is 96. Correct, students? 96. Okay, letter A. Find the value of 48 times 20. What is the value of this? Okay, 20. Okay, you multiply here. 2 times 48, we have already here 96. 48 times 2 is 96. And then you add 0. Correct, students? The answer here is 960. Okay, for number 2 is 48 times 2, the same is 96. And then 2 zeros added, the answer is 9,600. Correct, students? Now let's move to letter C. Letter C is 48 times 2,000. 2,000, first you say 48 times 2, we have the answer is 96. 96, and then you add 3 zeros for 2,000. Okay, to the right. The answer is 96,000. Correct, students? Okay, very good. Now let's move to number 4. Okay. Number 4 is multiply 450 by 6. What is the answer? Okay, 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, carry 3. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 3 is 27. The answer is 2,700. Correct, students? Okay. 450 by 6 is 2,700. Okay, now find the value of letter A. Letter A is 450 times 60, but we have now 450 times 6. Okay, 6, we have this. Then you add only 0 here, only 1. The answer is 27,000. Correct, students? Okay. Now let's move to letter B. 450 times 600. Okay, 600, 2 zeros. 450 times 6, we have already the answer. 2,700. And then you add 2 zeros to the right. The answer is 270,000. Okay, this is your answer. For letter C, 450 times 6,000. Okay, now we have already 450 times 6 is equals to 2,700. And then you add 3 zeros to the right. Okay, to the right here. The answer is 2,007. 2 million. Sorry, 2,700,000. This is your answer. 2,700,000. Okay, next, let's move to number 5 and 6. Number 5, multiply. Multiply 200 times 500. Okay, multiply the number first. 2 times 5 is 10. And then you add 4 zeros. 4 and then 10. Okay, the answer is 100,000. Correct, students? Okay, very good. Letter B. Letter B is 600 times 900. 6 times 9 is 54. And then you add 4 zeros because you have here 600 is 2 and then 9 is 2 zeros 4. 4 zeros and then 54. The answer is 540,000. Okay, you have 4 zeros. Okay, you can 1, 2, the other is 2, and you have 4 zeros. 6 times 9 is 54. The answer is 540,000. Correct, students? Okay, let's move to letter C. Letter C, how many zeros? If you count all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 zeros. You add to the right 5 zeros and then you multiply 6 times 8. is 6 times 8. 8 times 6 is 48. And then you add 5 zeros. The answer here is 4,800,000. Correct? 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The answer is 4,800,000. Letter D. Letter D is 500 times 2,000. 500, you have 2 zeros here, and 2,000, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You add 5 zeros all. And then 5 times 2 is 10. The answer is 1 million. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 zeros, and then 10 becomes 1 million. Letter E. 4,000 times 600. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. You write to the right 5 zeros. And then 4 times 6 is 24. The answer is 2,400,000. Okay? 5 zeros and then 24. The answer is 2,400,000. Letter F. Letter F is 2,000 times 500. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You add to the right 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 times 5 is 10. 10 million. Correct, students? Okay. Now, number 6 is estimate the value. Hey, careful this, student. Hey, if multiply, you don't change the number. But if the word is estimate, you round off the number. Okay, round off. Like this. For 500, you round off to 501. You round off to 500 first. And for 19, you round off to 20. Okay. 500, round off to the nearest 100. And for the tens here, round off to the nearest 10. That's why you have 500 times 20. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. 5 times 2 is 10. The answer is 10,000. Correct, students? Okay, now let's move to number 7 and 8. Okay, I think this is 10 numbers. Okay, 10. Okay. Anne needs 543 cups for her students to take part in a drill. Each cup costs $25. Give a quick estimate of the total cost of the cups. Estimate, you round off first, the same here. Okay, 25 round off to 30 because this is 5. 543 round off to the nearest 100, 500 only. And then you multiply. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros. And then 3 times 5 is 15. 15,000. The total cost is about 15,000. Correct, students? Okay. Now let's move to number 8. Estimate the value of letter A. Estimate. You will estimate. You round off first now. 529. Round off to the nearest 100 is 500. 34. Round off to the nearest 10 is 30 only. 500 times 300. 3 zeros. And then 15. 15,000. Correct, students? Okay, letter B. 75 times 386. And round off first. Okay, look at this now. Not equal round off. 75 round off to 80. This is 5 times 386, 8. The next is times 400. 80 times 400. How many zeros? 3 zeros. You write 1, 2, 3. 8 times 4 is 32. And then 3 zeros, the answer is 32,000. Correct, students? Okay. Letter C. 7,804 times 59. Round off to the nearest thousand. 7 becomes 8. 8,000. Okay, nearest thousand. Times 59, we round off to, because this is 9, 60. Okay, students, now you have 8,000 times 60. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. You write 4 zeros first. And then 8 times 6. 6 times 8 is 48. The answer is 480,000. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Correct, students? Okay. Next is our last exercise. Number 9 and number 10. Multiply 56 by 7. If multiply, you don't round off. Okay? The same. 56 times 7 is 392. Correct, students? Now, find the value. 56 times 7, 392, plus 0 here, 3,920. 392, 56 times 7, plus 2 zeros, the answer is 39,200. Okay, students, add 2 zeros. 392, 56 times 7, plus 3 zeros is 392,000. Correct, students? Okay. And for number 10, this is our last exercise for today. Multiply 75 by 9. The answer is 675. Okay, we place here 670 times 90. You add 1 zero. The answer is 6,750. And then for 75 times 900, we have here 75 times 9 is 675, plus 2 zeros becomes 67,500. The same here, we use this 675,000, and then you add 3 zeros for 9,000. The answer is 675,000. Correct, students? Okay, that's all for today, students. Okay, see you next week again. Okay, this is number 9 and number 10, the last exercise. Thanks for watching, students. Bye-bye.